enable the students to get a clarity in all what endeavors you do
future course of life.
in your future course of life.
We are fortunate today
To
have Dr. B.
have
Girirajan
Dr. B.
and Dr.
Girirajan
G.
and Dr.
Raju,
G.
who is an
Raju,
associate
who's an
professor,
associate
School of
professor, School
Business
of Business
from the
from the
University of
University of
Telangana, India,
Telangana, India,
and
and
B. Girirajan
Pradeep
Ji,
Girirajan ji, who's Innovation Ambassador and also the Director Collaboratory for Social Innovation, SR University, Warangal. We are indeed delighted to have these two eminent speakers today with us this afternoon. Going through the academic profiles of both the eminent speakers, it clearly shows their active participation in research and innovation. I'm very sure that their valuable address to the students, their valuable views with all of you will be beneficial, not even for the students, but even for the faculty. So, the basic objectives and the topic for today's session is prototype, process design, and development. And the basic objective is to enable the students to understand the concept and to encourage you all how to use this design and development in the various models of the startup which you will try in the coming future. So, thank you, sir, and a warm and cordial welcome to you from all the members of the IIC team, the management of SS Kannada Girls Degree College, and the students, of course, who are eager to hear from both of you. Once again, a cordial welcome to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind welcome and valuable words. Now, now my first speaker is Dr. G. Satish Raju, sir. He is Associate Professor in School of Business, SR University, Telangana, India. And he is also co-editor of Nest for Entrepreneurship in Science and Technology. And sir have been in active research from last 10 years, and he have received funding project from DST and UGC, and he presented 16 papers in international and national conferences, and as well as different 15 public articles in the national and international journals. And he has also book entitled Entrepreneurship Certified Trainer and Entrepreneurship from NIMSME and NEM. So we have brilliant speaker, sir. I warmly welcome the speaker, sir. To you, sir, your stage yours. Now, please share your ideas about this workshop.
Yeah, very good afternoon to all.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon to all. I had a small issue with my camera. So what I will do is I will connect. I'm trying to connect it from other device. It takes a couple of minutes. Meantime,
Okay.
yeah. Meantime, I thank for giving me this opportunity, and I definitely ensure that this session will give a light on how to design the prototype. So basically, why we need prototypes? So when we are approaching to any investor, or when we are trying to, showcase our idea or concept, if we would have a prototype with us, that would definitely create some, impact. And prototyping definitely helps us in iteration, and a lot of iteration is required. And yeah, give me 1 second time. I'm just connecting your other device. If video is not an issue, can I continue in the same mode by sharing my presentation?
Yes, sir. You can start.
Yeah, then I will do that. One second. Okay. So I can share my screen. Post disabled participant screen sharing. You can enable the screen sharing option. Then I can share.
मैं सिर्फ मीटिंग में गई
अच्छा मीटिंग में
हाँ रुक जाओ 10 मिनट मतलब 3 बजे तक आ जाओ
Yeah, if you can enable the no.
To share the screen.
So this same thing. I'm not getting access to share my screen.
Sir, just checking this.
Because
Yeah.
the earphones sometimes don't.
This is different. I don't have earphones.
This is different.
How can we go? So what should we do?
This we need to again.
I did it. Shall I inside or
In
Okay. I think I got the.
am I audible now?
I would like to share this one.
Can I use
So is it visible? Is my screen visible?
now? It's audible.
No, sir, no.
Not visible. Okay, I think it will be visible now.
Maybe yes, stop it.
Sir, now it's visible.
Yeah. Okay. So I would be looking, I would like to be in the session with prototype validation and achieving value proposition fit. Okay. So this is, one of the example where a student community in US has designed, a street cart for, street vendors. This is a prototype. This is not the final product. They just designed the prototype, and they want to integrate technology into this full cart. And this is the attachment of the prototype. What I was saying, the front part remains the same, and the back part can be, integrated and you can convert it into a library. They were trying to say in this concept that they are designing a street pull cart or street self-driven bicycle, which can be converted into many, utility models. Okay. So when they were designing, their actually the mind was only to design a cart, but when they started the prototype, then they started to design it differently. So what I want to say with this is, definitely the prototype will help you to understand your product better than your imagination. Okay. So design your products in the way the customer will be paying for it. A prototype will always help you to understand the design of your product. So why design is very much important? Way customer has to pay for it. Customer has to pay for the product. Okay. So here, when you are developing a prototype, this will give you the clear idea how a product should look like. Okay. So here, yeah. So the design will help
ये है
you.
भाई साहब आपको
So let us start from here. What is a prototype? A prototype is a preliminary version or model of a product, system, or idea. Generally, it might be a product, or it might be a system, or it might be an idea. So it serves as a tangible representation. If I go and tell them that this is my assumption, or this is how I am perceiving, nobody believes in it. They want my representation to be tangible. So prototype helps me to put my idea or concept in a form of tangible representation. So without a tangible representation, to whoever we are trying to express what we are trying to do, it may not reach up to them. So all the time prototype, acts as a tangible representation, not only acts as a tangible representations, it will also demonstrate, or if you want to test, you can test with your prototype. And before making the final product, you are supposed to make a prototype and you are supposed to test it. Okay. In one of the interview when I was going, the nano manufacturing team, they were more focused on innovation. They were more focused on innovation, and they were saying that, we failed to make a prototype of it and we failed to test it. Rather than failing with the finished product, we might have prototyped it, we might have used it. So that is what they said. Companies like Tata also admits that prototype must not have been done for nano, so that the product can have might have been introduced in a better way. Okay. So okay, so let me go to the next one. So why you need a prototype? Prototype is required to communicate, to get the feedback, to make a decision. As I said, Nano might have conducted the stress test, but because they failed to build the prototype, they were focused on building the final product rather than prototyping. Okay. So stress test was something which could not happen, and then it was like empathy. Empathy is what exactly the user feels about the problem, or what exactly the user is expecting from you. So you can empathize your concepts by prototyping, and at the same time prototypes build some excitement. Definitely they bring some excitement. Okay. So they, this is what the prototype is going to play its role in. And forms of prototype, there are different forms of prototypes. It need not have to be obviously a finished, of course, tangible representation is must, but maybe not with the physical things. Means majority of the students are prototype means we need to build the skeleton. Of course, you are supposed to build it, but there are different forms of prototype. And I will let you know this is one form of prototyping. where you can use some pictorial things and you can frame it as like a storytelling. Okay. So basically, we see it in the comic books. We see it in He-Man or Spider-Man kind of books where pictorial things will tell you the story, what is going to happen, how it is going to happen, how it happened. Okay, so the same thing you can do. You can put some, uh, you know, story clips, and you can make it as a storytelling. You can tell that this is the problem I identified. Okay. So a diabetic patient is not able to measure his, sugar levels when he is in public. So I have designed a small kind of equipment which can be inserted very easily. Okay, and he can check his blood sugar wherever he is. Might be in the public. He can connect it with his smartphone and he can check it. If my idea is that I can use it, easily convey it through storytelling. This is one kind of prototyping, and storyboard is another kind of prototyping where we don't give any narration. We are going to put concentration on empathy. Okay. So our storyboard tells this is what, like, this one was designed to tell something like, when kids were young, okay, how they behave, okay, and when parents become old, kids are not there with them, okay. So we want to create a startup where we will, fulfill the desires of parents who are staying in India and their kids staying in US or some other places. So this concept was trying to convey them that, see, you have raised your kid in this form, and you were very good family, but now your kids are living outside. Now, you know, you are alone. Don't feel it alone. We as a company wants to be with you. We will support you, and we will fulfill what your kids would have done. Okay. So, this is the other form of prototyping, Wizard of OZ. Okay. Wizard of OZ is something like, you can create uh, constructive boxes, and from that boxes, you can tell them what exactly you are trying to do. This is another one, you know, they have made it like a computer screen, how it a laptop screen, and how it gets displayed and how it works. So what you are trying to do through Wizard of OZ is you are trying to modeling. You can hear some disturbance from the other end. Is it from my end? Disturbance is from my end?
Yes, sir. This sound is from your end.
No, I don't think so. One second. Also, one second. One second.
Now sound is off.
Now?
Now it's clear sound, sir.
Oh, now it's
Okay.
now it is okay, I think.
Yes.
So this is another model where you can do your prototype by using clay. You can do your prototype by using such kind of things which can be used. Okay, so prototyping becomes very easy when you do such kind of things. And yeah. So prototyping is important for several reasons. Okay, design validation, user feedback, cost and time efficiency. You can minimize the cost. You can efficiently maintain it, communication and collaboration, investors and partner engagement. So design validation. When you are building a prototype, you will be thinking about, is it really required? Are we building the right problem, or are we working on the right problem? At the same time, you will get the feedback from the user, and the most, it will save your time and cost. That is very important. Prototype will definitely save your time and cost. So that is the reason we need to encourage the students. If they come with the concept, we need to encourage them and let them ask, try to build the prototype, bring the prototype, make them work on the prototype. That is going to really help them. And okay. At the same time, communication and collaboration. If somebody looks at us and if they feel that, yes, this is something is good, we can both work together and become a good match. So it encourages collaboration. Not only communication, it also encourages collaboration. And investors and partner engagement, definitely it is going to bring investors and partner engagement. Then overall, prototype play a crucial role. As I said from the beginning, they really play a crucial role. They will help us in validating our ideas in the early stage itself. And if any changes need to be done to the concept or product, you can easily do by creating a prototype. So achieving value for proposition is not here. What I will do is, I'm seeing that I'm running out of time here. So just straightforwardly I jump to Q&A. Anything, any clarifications required regarding prototype, you can raise. I would be happy to clear the query.
Thank you, sir, for your. Now I request Mr. Sudan, sir, to kindly conduct the question session.
And if people can, unfortunately, I'm searching for the camera. If I get it, I will log in with camera. But
Participants, you are requested to ask any query question from speaker, sir. Any query from your end, students?
So I
It
request
was
the
indeed very
participants.
informative session. I think question answer session will take in the last because students are curious to know some more